Now we will see. Now we will see the meaning part. So in the last class, we have seen up until Avarana number 11. What did Avarana number 11 say? There is a Gomedhaka. The preceding Avarana is Gomedhaka, and the succeeding Avarana is made up of diamond. And so until that we have seen, that is until Shloka number 42. Tapasa yojana dure tasya samuttunga gopuropetaha vanchapurte bhavatat Vajramani Nikara Nirmito Vapraha. Vajra means diamond. So let the diamond avarana. Diamond is going to be the 12th enclosure. Let that 12th enclosure fulfill all my desires. We saw that is up until shloka number 42. Now we have to see from shloka number 43. Varana Dvitayantarataha Vasajusho विहित मधुर मधुरास्वादाः रम्भादि विबुधवेश्याः रचयन्तु महान्तम् अस्मदानन्दम्. So in between the two avarana, in between the Gometaka wall and the diamond wall, lots of apsaras are there. Apsaras are called as Devakannika. We have Ramba, Urvasi, Tilottama. These are called as Devakannikas. These are called as Apsaras. And let these Apsaras, what do they do? Mahantam Asmad Anandam. Let these Apsaras give Ananda to me, give happiness to me. That's what Acharya asks. Now we have to be very, very careful. All these things are there because Pushparaga, let this give me good buddhi. Gometaka, let it protect me. Diamond, let it fulfill all my desires. Apsaras, let them give me all the anandas I want, all the anandas I want. All these things are very, very good. And for an Ambal's devotee, since he is passing through, if you want to attain Lalitambika, if you want to merge with Lalitambika, which is going to be the end goal, you have to pass through all these walls. And when you pass through all these walls, all these things are going to be there. We should not be distracted by all these things. That is the main thing here. You will get all those siddhis, all these upasakas, they will get anima siddhi, lahima siddhi, garima siddhi, they will get vak siddhi, they can make things, no, they can make things out of thin air. Yes, all these things are possible, but if you are stuck with that, you cannot proceed further. Ambal is far inside. Now we are in enclosure number 11. Ambal is going to be somewhere 25, 26 enclosures are there. Ambal is going to be very much inside. It is like going to an airport. I go to the airport, I fulfilled my security check. If I am so much distracted by all the duty free shops in the airport, I am going to miss my flight. Ambal is like that flight that you are going to catch. You need to enter into the flight, you need to merge with that Ambal. Yes, while on that journey, you are going to have all those duty free shops. You can get all you want. But if you spend a lot of time in the duty free shop, if you waste your time, if you are being distracted by all those duty free shops, you are definitely going to miss your flight. That is the intended meaning here. We have to be very, very careful, especially for all those serious upasakas. All those siddhis will come, but use it wisely. Be very, very careful. Let us go to shloka number 44. Tatra sada pravahanti tatini vajrabhida chiranjiyat chatulormi jala nrityat kalahamsi kula kalakvanita pushta. In the same enclosure, in the same space, there is a Vajra river. There is a river that is called as Vajra. The name of the river is called as Vajra. And on the banks of Vajra river, who is going to be there? That is explained in Shloka number 45. रोधसी तस्या रुचिरे वज्रेशी चयति vajrabhushaadya. In that banks of the river Vajra, in the banks of that Vajra river, there is an Ambal called as Vajreshi. And how is that Ambal? She is bedecked with all the diamond jewels. Vajrabhushaadya, diamond udyanam, diamond earring, everything. She is wearing diamond, Vajrabhushadhya, and she is being worshipped by that Vajreshi Devi is being worshipped by Vajrapradana Toshita Vajrimukha Tridasha Vinuta Charitra. She is worshipped by Indra. Tridasha Vinuta Indra. She is worshipped by Indra. Why? Because it is this Devi who presented or who represented Indra with his Vajrayudha. We all know that the Ayudha, that the weapon of Indra is called as Vajrayudha. I think we have already seen what is Vajrayudha, or maybe in another context we will see. Vajrayudha is the weapon of Indra, and at one point of time, when Indra was fighting with the Asuras, that Vajrayudha was close to be destroyed, or the Vajrayudha got destroyed itself. And it is this Devi, Vajreshwari Devi, who represented Indra with his Vajrayudha. That is why in this Avarana, Vajreshi Devi is there, and at her feet, Indra is also there. In fact, there is a temple for this Vajreshwari Devi in Maharashtra. There is a temple for Vajreshwari Devi in Maharashtra. I think it is present near Thane. And this Vajreshi or Vajreshwari Devi is there. This is the picture of that Vajreshwari Devi. Let us offer our namaskara to this Devi, and then we will proceed with shloka number 46. Tasyodichyam hariti stabagita sushamavaleedha viyadantaha Vaidhurya Ratna Rachitaha Vaimalyam Tishatu Chetaso Varanaha. The next Avarana after diamond. So diamond Avarana we have seen, and the next Avarana is made up of Vaidhuryam. Vaidhurya is a precious gem. That next Avarana is made up of Vaidhuryam. And what is the author asking from this Vaidhurya Kottai, the Vaidhurya enclosure? Vaimalyam Dishatu. Malam means impurities, especially mental impurities is called as malam. Even physical impurities is also called as malam. But here the author is intending mental impurities. Vaimalyam meaning purity. I want to be pure from all my mental impurities. Let that Vaidhurya enclosure give me mental purity. So all of this comes as normal for a devotee of Ambal as he enters into Ambal's Chintamani Griham. Tasyojichyam hariti stabagita sushamavaleedha viyatantaha Vaidhurya Ratna Rachitaha Vaimalyam Dishatu Chetaso Varanaha. Chetaso Varanaha. No, my mental, my intellect, let that be pure. He he prays to that Vaidhurya enclosure. Shloka number 47. Adimadhyame tayoho punaramba charanavalambita swantam Karkodakadinagan Kalayamah Kimcha Balimukhan Danujan. In between the diamond Vairya and the Vaidhurya enclosure are present Nagas and Asuras. Karkodakadi Nagan. Nagas starting from Karkodaka. Karkodaka is a famous Naga. Vasuki is a famous Naga. So all those Nagas are also present in between the enclosure, and also Asuras are present in the enclosure. Asuras like Bali, Balimukhan Danujan. Asuras like Bali are also present in this enclosure. This is a very, very important point that we need to understand. Normally, we think the asuras are bad. They have to be condemned. It is not so. We think Deva Shakti is one entity and Asura Shakti is an opposing entity for Deva Shakti. They will always be fighting. That is what we think. But we have to remember this is Lalitambika. Who is Lalitambika? She is Shri Mata. She is the mother of everyone, including all the asuras. Just like, even we see in our day to day life, if a son or a daughter is committing some mistake, the mother will scold them, even they will even slap them, even they will hit them. Why? It is for their own good. It does not mean that the mother hates them. It does not mean that the mother banishes them from their house. In the same way, asuras, yes, they have some good qualities as well. We have to understand. If we see all the asura stories, every asuras did lot of tapas. If you want to see Brahma, if you want to see the Brahmaji, and if you want to get some boons, get some varams from Brahma, you have to be a lot of tapasvi. All those asuras did a lot of tapas. It is just that they did not use that tapas properly. That is why they have been, punished by Ambal or Parameshwara or Mahavishnu. But just because they are being punished, it does not mean they are being condemned. If people doing Shiva Puja will chant the shloka at the end of the puja. Bano Ravana Chandesha Nandi Bringi Ridadayaha Mahadeva Prasadoyam Grinhe Bhavatu Sarvata Banaha Banasura Ravanasura. We offer Shiva Nirmalyam to all these asuras as well as a part of doing Shiva Puja. We even have Ravana Vahana. If you go to Shiva temple, we say Kailasa Vagana, we will say. But on the Kailasa Vagana, the Kailasa Parvata, we will see that the Kailasa Parvata will be on the shoulders of an Asura. That is Ravanasura. And when the Kurukal is doing puja to Parameshwara, the flowers will also fall onto Ravana's head. Even while doing Durga Puja, people will do puja for Mahishasura who is being killed during the Durga Puja. Mahishasura is being punished in Durga Puja, but there is a puja paddhati for that as well. So that is why we have to be very, very clear. All those people are asuras, but on the other side is mother of everyone. She will never hate anyone. She will punish them. Yes, if we see all the asuras, we have, Murugan, we have Simhamukha, etc., etc., etc. Murugan did not punish them, banish them, but he converted them into Seval and Mayil, Vel and Mayil, Seval Kodi and Mayil Kodi. He was keeping them along with him. Even Ravanasura, who are Ravanasura? We all know the story, right? Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakasipu, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Shishupala, Dantavaktra, all these three are Punarjanmas of Mahavishnu's doorkeepers. Mahavishnu's doorkeepers, they got a shapa, so they were being born as these asuras. And when Mahavishnu killed Dantavaktra and Shishupala, they went directly to Vaikunta and they are still the doorkeepers of Vaikunta. So the Asuras, they had some bad qualities, and when Bhagavan killed them, Bhagavan killed the bad qualities that are present in the Asuras, not the Asuras per se. That is why here the shloka says, Adimadhyame tayoho punaha amba charanavalamvita swantam. These Nagas and Asuras, they are Amba Charanaha Avalambita. Amba Charana Avalambita. They are still worshipping Ambal's feet. Being in that avarana, being in that enclosure, they are still worshipping Ambal's feet. Let us move to shloka number 48. So after the Vaidurya enclosure, Gandavaha Sankhya Yojana Dure, Gaganordhva Janghitastasya, Vasavamani pranitaha varano vardhayatu Vaidushim Vidusham. Vasavamani is called as Indranila. Indranila stone. There is an enclosure that is made up of Indranila stone. And here he says, Indranila stone, let that enclosure, what should it give me? It shall give me Vaidushim Vishadam. Let that Indranila enclosure make me a Vidwan, make me a learned person. Vaidushim, Vidushi, we will say right, Vidwan, Vidushi, etc., etc., etc. Let that Indranila enclosure give me a lot of knowledge. Praise Durvasa in the shloka. With this, we will finish today's class. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.